Hello, everyone, and welcome to the One Man Renegade Podcast YouTube channel. I'm your host, the Honorable Greg B, and it is Wednesday, which means some hockey because it's rivalry night. If you missed part one of this box, we're doing 1996-97 Series 2 Upper Deck Retail Box. If you missed part one, head on up there. Go check that out while you're at it. If you haven't already, or if you're new to the channel, go down, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up because I know you're going to like the video. Then share this with everyone you know because I know they're going to like it as well. Head on down to the comments. Let me know what you think of this product, or if you've opened it in the past, or whatever the case may be. Just want to talk about hockey or Wayne Gretzky or whatever. I don't care. Head on down there. Then head on, check out the links down below for my blog, podcast, and my other social media. All right, let's get into this. We're doing another stack, which, as weirdly we found out last week, it's 7 packs, 28 packs in a box. That's just weird. Either it's 36 or 24 usually. 28, that's just such a weird number, but whatever. It's a retail box, so maybe that's why it's weird. We're still on the lookout for a Joe Thornton rookie card, also Patrick Marleau. You can watch the video, but we struck out. Also inserts, stars, Hall of Famers, all that sort of cool stuff that you might expect from a product from 1996. There are chances of game-worn jersey cards, 1 in 2,500, so odds aren't in our favor. Matthew Schneider starts things off. Then we got Matthew Schneider again. And if that was another Matthew Schneider, I was going to flip my lid. But it's not. It's Peter Fordenberg. Of course, the Avalanche were coming off the Stanley Cup Championship in 1996. So they were riding high. Felix Potvin, he was a pretty big star back in those days. I'll throw him on up there. Why not? Kelly Hurdley. Then we got Robert Reichel. These cards aren't sticking together, and I'm very happy about that. Obviously, Darcy Tucker, Darius Zubas. We got a checklist card, which is always fun. You always got to, as I say, these two cards kind of sticking together, not too bad. But you always got to be weary of that when you're opening stuff from the mid-90s, early 2000s of stuff sticking together. You never know. But these are doing pretty good. We got Patrick Waugh. Obviously, he moved over to the Avalanche in 96, got traded from the Montreal Canadiens and helped the Avalanche win the Stanley Cup. It's a pretty big deal. All right, next pack. Kind of forced his way out of town, if I remember correctly, but the Canadiens were kind of going nowhere at that point. Anyways, Ray Ferraro, Kirk McLean, Dale Lowry, Gary Suter, Travis Green. Again, these aren't the easiest to read. I'm not sure how they're even showing up on camera, but they're kind of tough. Ville Petlinon, I don't know. Some of these hockey names are tough to say. Names are just tough to say sometimes for me anyways. Dave Mason, then we got Keith Kechuk, excuse me. Ed Belfour, big star back in those days. Was he still on the... Yeah, I was going to say, what team was he on then? Still on the Blackhawks. Obviously went over to the Stars and eventually the Maple Leafs. Speaking of Maple Leafs, where's Wendell Clark? Then we got... These are even harder to read. Harold Drucken. And there he is, Patrick Marleau. Rookie card, obviously now back with the Sharks after having spent some time with the Maple Leafs. Then came back last year, but then got traded to the Penguins trade deadline deal, and then is just re-signed with the Sharks, but he will not be playing with his buddy Joe Thornton, who signed with the Maple Leafs after however many years with the Sharks after moving over from the Bruins. Crazy that these guys are still playing. I'm opening stuff from 1996, and these guys are still playing, but it is what it is, huh? Steve Rasheen, Olaf Kolzig, Darius Kasparaitis. Then we got Dennis Pedersen, Dan Blizma, Kevin, excuse me, Deneen, Anson Carter, Phil Housley, Dino Cicerelli, Rem Murray, Peter Bondra, and Nick Boynton. Oh, I remember Nick Boynton. He was on the Bruins for a bit. All right, let's keep this going. We got Rob Niedermeyer, Adam Oates, back when he's still with the Bruins. He got traded in this year, I think, or maybe it was the next year. No, I don't remember. I think it was it 96, 97 they got traded? Can't remember. I think so. Along with Rick Tokic and Bill Ranford. Franz and Carter, we just saw actually. We got Enrico Sicione, Vladislav Kozlov, Frederick Modin, rookie card right there. We got a Andreas Dackel, Derek Plant, however you say it, Andrei Tetvillov, Rob Blake, Tomas Groman. Then we got John Francis 14 and a Generation Next card of Damon Lungcow and Theo Fleury. All right, moving on. I wonder how many of those you're supposed to get. I kind of glossed over the odds last time, but you get 1 in 4. Okay, so we're also looking for power performers. We got one of those last time. And then probably heart hopefuls. Most likely a bronze. I don't know, but there's only 28 packs, so maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, that game-worn jersey would be cool, but I doubt that's going to happen. Ed Jovanowski kicking things off here. Then there we go. There he is, Joe Thornton. Just recently signed with the Maple Leafs. We'll see how that goes. I mean, a lot of people thought he might retire, but he still wants to play, but just not with the Sharks anymore for whatever reason. Or maybe they were kind of done with him. I don't know. Either way, he's going to Toronto whenever the season gets started. Then we got Harry York, Sergey Nemchinov, Kai Nurmanen, Mike Greer, Valerie Kamensky, Landon Wilson, Darren Pupa, Matthias Nordstrom, Greg Johnson, and rounding things up with Curtis Joseph. All right, we got a couple more packs for this week. I'll come back next week and do 7 more because that's a weird number. Sergey Fedorov, there he is. Obviously a huge star in the 90s and early 2000s for the Red Wings. Benoit Hogue, Corey Millen, Nats Domicelli, maybe, I don't know. Paul Coffey was still kicking around back in those days. Pat Verbeek, Jeremy Roenick, who we got, Keith Kechuk. Yeah, Keith Kechuk and Roenick were on the same team at this point. Yeah, it's a fun combo. Shane Doan, German Titov, I don't know how to say it. Checklist card. Then we got, who is this? Serge Payer, and Chad Pinney, I don't know, Hins. Chad Hins. Guys I've never heard of, basically. let's when we get right down to it. All right. We got Joe Nieuwendyk, Adam Graves, Mark Messier. These are guys I have heard of. Nicholas Anderson. Well, maybe not so much. Scott Walker. Lyle Odelin. Yari Curry. Keith Primu. Michael Renberg. Spells his name weird. Chris O'Sullivan. Then we got Ray Bork, On Ice Insights, and a Mike Modano On Ice Insights. Couple big stars right there rounding things up. All right, that's going to do it for this week. We got the big two. There they are. The Shark Boys, although not anymore. Maple Leaf guys. Well, Thornton was on the Bruins, and Marleau had a cup of tea with the Penguins, but I think most people will recognize them for their days with the Sharks, if nothing else. I mean, Thornton had obviously his #1 pick for the Bruins and had a decent run with the Bruins, but in more recent years, I think people recognize him as a Shark more so than a Bruin. But in any event, that's going to do it for this week. Come back next week, and we'll do 7 more packs. Still a weird number. But yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe and have fun.